I will take 1 more damage. 2 more damage, I mean. And we can't do much about this right now. Let's see if we have a... Okay, I'm taking damage with the fear of missing out. No way, let's say this is gonna be a nightmare. We discard the starting town. Let's see if we can get something useful here. Let's deal 2 damage here. We discard the starting town. Terror of the Peaks, man. Let's play another Fear of the Missing Out. We can destroy this one here. And let's see what we can do. We can get another Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, we can do this. 5 more damage. We can destroy here. And we can attack with... Yeah, that's it. Good game for you. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a Grixis Reanimator deck. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So today we are playing a Grixis, which means it's a blue, black, and red deck, and we are playing in best of 1. However, I will, after this little introduction here, I will present you a sideboard, so you can use this deck if you want to play in best of 3 format as well. So let's talk about the deck. The basic idea here is that we have a lot of big creatures, such as the Bringer of the Last Gift, Arwing the Usurper, Valgavoth Terror Eater, and why not Terror of the Peaks and the Overlord of the Baelmerk. Basically, these creatures here are the ones that costs a lot, and I'm telling about mana. And what we want to do, we want to discard them and get them back with Kavaero or the Zombify. The Kavaero will get the Bringer of the Last Gift, so it will trigger. If you try to get Zombify and use on Bringer of the Last Gift, it will not work. It will just get the creature back, but it will do nothing. Kavaero will bring the Bringer of the Last Gift, and then will destroy all creatures, and then you get all creatures that was in the graveyard before you destroyed the entire battlefield and bring them back to the battlefield. The same happens with your opponent's graveyard and battlefield from your opponents. So basically that's the idea here. We have some strong creatures such as Valgavoth that has flying, lifelink, ward, sacrifice 3 non-land permanents, and it's a 9/9. Sometimes on turn 4 you can get it back with Zombify and boom, it's game over. We have Arwing the Usurper. We can get 1 creature from any graveyard. It will become a 5/5 demon with Menace, Haste, and Lifelink. So we can use this to attack, and of course it will keep all the mechanics that the original creature had. Bringer of the Last Gift, I already explained how it works, and Terror of the Peaks, it's amazing when it's in the battlefield, because when it get it back, how the mechanic of the Terror of the Peaks works. Spell your opponent's cast that targets this creature costs an additional 3 life to cast, and whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals damage equal to the target power to damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So basically, when we bring a lot of stuff back, let's say we bring Valgavoth, Arwing, and the Bringer of the Last Gift, it will deal like 6 damage, then 4, then 9, and sometimes you can even finish the game just having 1 Terror of the Peaks and a Bringer of the Last Gift, or an Arwing and a Valgavoth, because it will deal a lot of damage. And also when you get a creature with the Arwing, it will deal even more damage depending on the creature that you got. But how we put all these creatures here in the battlefield. With Kiora, because when Kiora enters, draw 2 cards and discard a card. And don't forget that whenever Kiora attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may create Scission of the Deep, a legendary 8/8 blue octopus creature token. We have Fear of Missing Out. When this creature enters, discard a card and draw a card. And whenever this creature attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, untap target creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase, so you can make one of your big creatures here to attack again. Let's say Volgavoth, for example. Bitter Triumph also will help us to discard the big creatures. Bitter Triumph allows you to destroy a Planeswalker or a target creature. You may pay 3 life as an additional cost, or discard a card. In this case, it will be one of the big creatures here, or here. And finally, we have the Grab the Prize. As an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card, again, one of the big creatures, and draw 2 cards. If the discarded card wasn't a land card, Grab the Prize deals 2 damage to the opponent. And finally, we have here the Overlord of the Baelmurk that works as a big creature that we can get it back from the graveyard, and also to help us to fill our graveyard, because whenever this permanent enters or attacks mill 4 cards, then you may return a non-avatar creature card or a Planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. And also it has an impending cost 5, that's gonna be a black mana and 1 colorless mana. So basically that's the idea here. We have a Cavern of Souls that we usually use as a human, so we can play Kavaero without the risk of being countered, or a dragon, or depending on what we need. Sometimes we don't have the red mana, so in the beginning of the game, so we need to set Cavern of Souls to be a nightmare, so we can play Fear of Missing Out. So basically that's the idea here. Let's talk about the sideboard. We have some copies of Soul Guided Lantern, so we can deal with decks that are using Reanimator as well as their strategy. We have a Braid to destroy a target creature, dealing 3 damage to the target creature, or to destroy an artifact. So if your opponent is playing with some artifact that can disrupt your strategy, you can destroy the artifact. Or they have a Simulacro Synthesizer or things like this, you can destroy it. We have the rest that we can use against control decks if they have a lot of counters, or they are playing with some Singularity Rupture or things like this. We can get from their hand these main cards, these cards that are key for their strategy. And finally, we have the Giant Cindermaw. That's a creature, it has trample, and players can't gain life. It's a 4/3, so basically we are going to use this dinosaur here if you want to play against, if you are facing a life gain deck. So their main strategy will stop working. So basically that's the idea here. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, let's skip 7. Now we need to find some big creatures to fill the graveyard. Okay, Overlord, it's great. Let's play the second starting town. And let's fill the graveyard. 1 damage to the face. And we can use Bitter Triumph to... Okay, Kiora, for sure. We can use Bitter Triumph to discard the Terror of the Peaks. Okay, 1 damage to the face. They will create another Goblin. We need to destroy this creature as soon as possible. Bitter Triumph. And we discard the Terror of the Peaks. Great. Then we can play Kiora. Staging Headliner. 1 more damage to the face. They still have enough mana to play another creature, especially a Goblin. Okay, 2 more damage then. Oh, Sears Lice Goblin again. That's a real problem. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, let's play the Rising Tide. We discard Ardwin and a Fear of Missing Out. If we can survive 1 more turn, Maybe we can get something useful from the graveyard. Okay, one more damage. Yeah, if they attack with the... Oh, they are not. Okay, we can block the Stadium Headliner. One more damage, okay. Two more damage, I mean. And we are down to 4. We are down now to 3. Let's see if we have a Bringer of the Last Gift. We don't have. But we have an Arduin. Arduin. Then we get Terror of the Peaks. And let's attack. That's gonna be 5 damage to their face. I'm up to 7. We can block 2. And they can deal 2 more damage. Actually, they can play more creatures and... Yeah, that's game over. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, if they attack with fall, I will be dead probably. Yeah, we block here and block here. I will take 1 more damage. 2 more damage, I mean. And we can't do much about this right now. Let's see if we have a... Okay, I'm taking damage with the fear of missing out. No way, let's say this is gonna be a nightmare. We discard the starting town. Let's see if we can get something useful here. Let's deal 2 damage here. We discard the starting town. Terror of the Peaks, man. Let's play another Fear of the Missing Out. We can destroy this one here. And let's see what we can do. We can get another Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, we can do this. 5 more damage. We can destroy here. And we can attack with... Yeah, that's it. Good game for you. One more game, 1 more victory. Okay, now we just need to find some big creatures to discard with Bitter Triumph. Oh man, goodbye Kavaero. It's amazing. Oh great, we have a Bringer of the Last Gift. That's exactly what we needed. Now we just need to find another creature. Maybe a Terror of the Peaks that when it enters will deal damage. Okay, goodbye Bitter Triumph as well. Too bad I didn't have time to play them. Okay, now we have Fear of Missing Out. We can play this red mana here. Let's discard the Bringer. Perfect. And in 2 more turns we can get it back. If they want to kill my Fear of Missing Out, no problem. Oh man, starting town. I'm just getting lands right now. Let's attack. If you want to destroy my creature, no problem. They are playing with blue as well. so they may have a counter. Would be wise to use Cavern of Souls and set it for human or spider. Would be great to have a merfolk that creates an octopus. Okay, no problem. Let's say it's gonna be human. And let's play the Kavaero. Get the bringer of the last gift. We discard the Arduin now, and we draw another card. Okay, Zombify, great. If they destroy one of my creatures, I can get it back. Actually, I can get back the Arduin the Usurper. Stock up. Great, they don't have an answer, it seems. I can deal 12 damage on the next turn. And if they destroy one of my creatures, I can use the Arduin. Okay, let's deal 10 damage then. Oh man, they got my Zombify. Too bad. Okay, let's attack. They are down to 8. And let's see if they have a global removal. Deadly Cover-Up, Day of Black Sun, or some related card. Bearded Triumph, okay. Let's deal 4 more damage then. Okay, let's attack again. They are down to 4. Let's hope they don't have a spot removal or global removal. Roaming Tron? Roaming Tron is not a problem. Bearded Triumph? Ward 2, okay, let's take the damage here, pay 3 life. Actually, I will discard the island. Let's pay 2 colorless, and let's attack. 4 more damage to the face, and that's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We can begin with the stepped land here. Then we go for a Fear of Missing Out. No, we can't go for a Fear of Missing Out. Let's play the Bale Merc. And we are getting nothing. I want all these creatures on the battlefield. Oh, in the graveyard, I mean. Oh, finally, Fear of Missing Out. We discarded the Bringer. And we have another Fear of Missing Out. Great. We can discard the Arduin the Usurper. Okay, no problem. We have another one. Now we discard the Arduin, and we have a starting town. Actually, yeah, let's fill the graveyard again. Let's see if we can get a Kavaero or something. Yeah, that's it, Kavaero. It's Kavaero. Perilous Snare. Okay, let's see here if we have Terror of the Peaks. We do. Amazing. Let's get the Bringer of the Last Gift. We can deal a lot of damage to finish the game. We keep... Yo, come on, man. That's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We have grabbed the prize here to discard Volgavoth and get 2 cards. Let's play this one here, tap it. Oh, great, we have now Kavaero. But Kavaero is not that great with Volgavoth. It's better to use the starting town. Okay, grab the prize, we discard the Volgavoth, and let's hope we can get at least 1 more land. Okay, we didn't, but we have the Fear of Missing Out, that we can discard Arduin. And we can draw a new card. Okay, we are taking 4 damage to the face, down to 16. Just fine. Oh, great. Let's play this one here. Tap it. I don't want to take damage for nothing. We can discard the Bringer of the Last Gift. Now we need to find an untapped land. We just need to find an untapped land. Okay, Bitter Triumph. We can discard the Ardwing with the Bitter Triumph and destroy one of their creatures. Probably I will... Let me see here. I will destroy the strongest one. Unless, of course, I get a Kavaero. Not a Kavaero, a land for the Kavaero. Okay, we are taking 4 damage. Yeah, we are taking 4 damage. Let's block here. 4 damage to the face. Oh man, Bitter Triumph again. Let's discard the Ardwing. Where's my other land? Come on. I'm taking 4, 6, 7, 9 damage. 9 damage. Okay, if they pump, actually they can create a creature. That's gonna be 11 damage. No. 4, 5, 7, 9 damage again. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Unless they create another one. Okay, we are down to 5. Cavern of Souls. Let's say this is gonna be human. We can play the Kavaero and let's get the Bringer of the Last Gift. Great. We can discard the Valgavoth. Oh, we have another Kavaero here. Amazing. What we can get? Oh, come on. Let's finish the game. One more game, one more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We just need to find a way to discard the Valgavoth and the Bringer of the Last Gift. Oh, we find a way. Starting town, fear of missing out, and we discard the Valgavoth that we can get with the Zombify. Great. Now we can play this one here tapped on turn 3. Let's hope they don't have anything to... Actually, I should have played this one here, but whatever, I forgot. My bad. Let's deal 2 damage. They are down to 18. And then we can play the Valgavoth. Let's see how they will answer this. Cavern of Souls, let's say this is for human. We can play a Zombify and get the Valgavoth. No attacks. They will have to sacrifice 3 permanents if they want to kill my Valgavoth. We have a fear of missing out that we can use to discard the Bringer of the Last Gift. But I don't think that's gonna help, because if I play this with Kavaero, it will destroy my Valgavoth. We have 2 turns to win this game. Can attack 2 times, but they can block one of them, one of the attempts with the Spiner. Okay, let's play this one here, and now fear of missing out. We discard the Bringer of the Last Gift, and let's see if we get something useful. Another Zombify. It's not that great. But okay, let's attack with Volgavoth. I will take 9 life back anyway, in any situation. They are down to 9. They need to play one more permanent and find a way to destroy my creature. I think that we are in a pretty good position here to win this game, because every attack that I do, I will get 9 life back, basically. Unless they pump their Mossborn Hydra. That's a crazy. It's crazy. Okay, we can play the Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, we can do this. Let's play Terror of the Peaks. We are down to 29. No, we didn't take damage. Let's attack. Now they will block with the Spiner. Okay. It will not die, great. We got 9 life back. And I can't use on their turn this spell. Too bad. It's gonna be 8, 16. Okay. They can pump one more. It's gonna be 32. Spiner. No problem. We need to find a way to deal 90 damage just playing creatures, so I can get the mechanic of the Terror of the Peaks and trigger it. Yeah, it doesn't worth to block in this situation. No blocks. Okay. Let me see. Six damage for just 4 mana. I'm not sure. We can deal 3 damage here. 5 damage here. Let's attack with everything that we have. Yeah, let's attack with everything that we have. I believe that's the best approach here. They will have to take some damage. If they take 4 damage, it's gonna be enough. Great. Oh no, my bad. I will not be able to... Actually, I can. I can make the Terror of the Peaks to survive. Let's play here. I'm taking 21. I'm down to 21. Perfect. I will not lose my Terror of the Peaks, but now I can play the Overlord of the Baelmerk and deal the last 5 damage. And that's gonna be game over for them. Right? Come on, you may get life back. No, you don't. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.